1035 WECL on the web. What?
You get me tickled sometimes.
What you talking about?
Some of the conversation that I hear
Taylor Swift.
when the mic's not on.
Back to remember. What are you talking about? The mics weren't on, were they?
No.
Okay, I just got to make sure.
Thank goodness.
I mean, that's the biggest thing I have to worry about with this Weasel TV thing,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
Is making
what
sure we
you're
don't
gonna
have a hot
say.
mic. Huh?
Well, I just talk about things that come to mind.
I know, and then I don't have time to press stop by the time you get that thing about halfway through.
For the last few years, I've had control of that off-on button right here. And when it's off, I can talk.
Yeah.
And when it's on, I have a different talk.
Because there are so many times where you'll say something and I'll go, whoa!
Whoa!
And then I have to reach for the do not broadcast button on Weasel TV.
And usually those things that make you do that are things that are very true.
Oh, they always
I mean,
are, but I
it's
just
like
wonder what the implications are going to be
they're
down
just-
the road if somebody from corporate's listening or one of our bosses.
I
or-
take the filters off and just talk, that's all.
So if you want to see what is really equivalent to VH1 behind the music,
Yeah.
watch Weasel TV.
WECL.com, keyword TV. And you can actually watch this thing as it happens. It's really kind of cool. The company's not spending any money on it. We are, and my wife doesn't know it yet. But we bought the cameras and bought the program. And,
I wonder why that check hadn't been deposited yet.
Don't even bring it up. She's sleeping in this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, she's not at the gym today. It's 8:15 at WECL. I want to remind everybody, Saturday is our barbecue and oyster roast for Wynwood Farm. We're going to have a great time. Billy Montana's kid, Randy's going to be out there.
The pork and pearls.
Actually, you know what? That doesn't even work anymore, does it? Billy's kid, Randy's going to be there. It's not. Randy Montana will be there.
Yeah, that's right.
You know his dad's Billy Montana?
Yeah.
That's kind of the way it
So
works now.
that's how Billy's being introduced these days. You're Randy's dad,
Randy's dad, exactly.
Yeah.
I was talking to him over the weekend, and he said, Randy's coming down this weekend, and he said, I had no idea. He said, I never know where he is. He'll send me a text from somewhere and say, Dad, I'm doing whatever. And he said, that's the first I hear of it. He said, he's in a world that I never had the chance to experience.
Well, good for him.
So, he's very happy for him. Very happy.
Did he have any influence on Randy at all? I mean, with his ties to the record
Yeah, he
business?
tried real hard to keep Randy from doing it.
Oh, okay.
Randy
Stay away from it.
was an all-state quarterback in high school and went to Belmont College there in Nashville for music. And during his first year, he was playing in the band there at night and just decided one day, you know what, I'm leaving school, Dad, and I'm going to start a band.
And he played football in college?
No, he didn't go. He was,
Okay.
but he could have.
Yeah.
He turned down a couple of scholarships to go to Belmont to study music.
But that conversation that ensued after that statement he made to Billy, because Billy's been there.
Been there and done that.
Been there and done that.
Been hungry and
that's right. So
delivered pizzas and all that.
Billy didn't want to see Randy go through that,
Yeah.
but Billy said, "Hey man, if that's what you want to do, go for
That's
it."
pretty much what he told him. He said, it's not what I would advise you to
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
but if it's something you got to do, go do it while you're young.
Mm-hmm.
And he was dating Kyle Petty's daughter at the time.
Yeah, I was going to say, fortunately, he married into the Petty family.
Well, not
fortune.
at this point yet. Not at this point. They were both still college kids. They weren't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, well, I'm going to quit school because I'm marrying a rich girl.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. And
That's a great plan, though.
yeah, I would. If I had to go back and do it over again,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would look for a rich girl. I just married the first girl that'd talk to me. And boy, is she sorry she ever looked up from that beer that night. But no, he decided he was going to do that, and then it happened so fast for him. He had a great voice. In fact, I don't think he knows it, but I've got right here his demo that he got his record deal with.
Oh.
His dad sent that down to me a couple of years ago, and it's got 5 songs on it that Randy wrote and recorded and sent around to record labels trying to get a record deal.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the music that got him his deal with. And he actually had 4 record labels fighting for him when he. It just happened just like that.
He's
And
a
where'd
very
he land?
He's a very talented guy.
It landed at Universal, I think.
So that's big.
Oh, he landed with a big time. And he's such a good natural writer that everybody in town, once they heard the demo, wanted to write with him.
Mm-hmm.
including Jamie Johnson and everybody else. They were all trying to get appointments with Randy to write.
So does he have the machine behind him? Are they pushing
Yeah,
him?
they're behind him.
Yeah, he's actually on Mercury, and
Is it Mercury?
current single that he's got out right now is on the chart. It's moving up. It's in the lower 40s, but it's out there, and he's had some chart success with other singles. So we want to play one of his songs since he's going to be in town.
Yeah, and it's just a some people make it that quick, and then Billy said what scared him was he made it so fast, and it was so easy that he didn't know if he'd be able to deal with it when things slowed down. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what happened when that first single came out. It didn't do anything.
Right.
It didn't even get on the chart. And he called his dad and said, "I don't know what's happened. Everything was going great. What happened?" He said, "Welcome to my world."
That's right.
This is what I've been telling you.
Should have stayed in school.
Yeah, no, he didn't. He has not said that to him, and he won't, because he's really loving what he's doing. And since then, he and what's her name? It's like Wyoming or Montana. She's got Kyle's daughter. She's got a name like a western state of some. I don't know why I'm thinking about that.
Wouldn't it be some in Wyoming, Montana?
I think that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
I think it is. That's her name, Wyoming, Montana. But they've been married now and they're great together and having a great time, and life's really good. So I'm looking forward to seeing him Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely.
And did I mention he married into the petty fortune? So
Yeah. Oh, they don't have a
Fortunately.
fortune. They still own that house.
Shoot.
The one on
They're
the
doing all right.
their vacation home on the Isle of Palms. They're still paying on
One
that.
in Wild Dunes.
Yeah, they're still paying on that. That beachfront property.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, show Saturday 3:00, Daniel Island at Pierce Park Pavilion. It's all to raise money for Wynwood Farm. Shem Creek Boogie Band will be there too, and we've got a really nice pearl necklace that Colucci's gave us. They're wonderful folks too, because we called Kim and said, "Look, we're doing this, raising money for this. Do you have something with a couple of pearls on it we could auction off, because it's pork and pearls?"
That's right.
And she sent this whole strand of
She
just
probably took it right off of her neck.
beautiful
Sent it over.
pearls, and sent it over. So we'll be auctioning that off.
That's cool.
And I think there's something for guys too. Well, of course, this is Charleston. The guys could, want the pearl necklace. I don't. We really don't care who buys it, just as long as somebody buys it for the kids at Wynwood Farm. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it's all about.
You need tickets, go to the website, wynwoodfarm.org. Thank you.
Now, Weasel Total Traffic from the Gerald's Tires Michelin Harmony Traffic Center.
A wreck 526 westbound on the Don Holt Bridge. Another wreck westbound at Clements Ferry Road. Traffic backed up past the Wando Bridge.